You may have used ChatGPT for a number of things, and you have by now agreed that it is a very powerful model. Perhaps what you've not used it for is using it to turn your ideas into novel research topics and using it to find research directions very fast. In this video, I want to share with you how you could use ChatGPT to turn your ideas into very fast and very novel research of topics that are cutting edge and in the current state of thing. Particularly, I would share with you how to use ChatGPT in its normal mode and when to use ChatGPT in its search mode or in its deep research mode. Now, I realize that we don't know when to use ChatGPT in its normal mode and when to use it in a search mode or in its deep search mode. Each of them has um, specific nuance and specific time to deploy them for effectivity. If you get to use a search when you're not supposed to use a search, you will not be getting the best out of chat gpt. And so I wanted to pay particular attention to how I would go about using chat gpt within this mode, within the search, the deep search, and the normal mode. And I will be doing that by turning an idea into a beautiful research topic. Now let's get into it. Now you begin with a very common idea, a very common thing that you may be thinking about. Let me give you an instant. I have been nursing the idea that a magnetic field could support plant growth, could enhance the growth of plant. Why I am having that idea, it's because on the earth, around the earth is considered a giant electromagnet. And so the soil in the earth can grow plants, not a very common feature in other planets where the planet is not serving or working as a magnet, having a large magnetic field. But on earth, plant grows. And I am thinking that magnetic field has the strength of a magnetic field has a correlation on how fast a plant will grow. And so I want to put that idea to test. I want to chat with ChatGPT. I want to see if this um, plan in my mind or this proposal in my mind is worth it. So I would begin with saying that the earth is considered a giant magnet with strong magnetic fields. Magnetic fields. Plants grow on Earth, unlike other planets. Other planets. Okay, these are my two proposals. Could it be that strong magnetic fields support plant growth, or introducing magnetic fields could enhance enhance plant growth. Okay, so I have given it some posers and it's going to look at it carefully and tell me, okay, yes, the earth has a strong magnetic field on the order of about da 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 da, depending on location. It protects life by shielding us from harmful solar and cosmic radiation. It doesn't affect ion flow, water movement, and all of that. Plants evolve within this magnetic environment. They rely on gravity, light, water, but magnetism might also subtly influence their internal biological processes like ion transport, examine enzyme behavior, and all of that. Now, the hypothesis you are proposing that since plants thrive on Earth, which is with its magnetic field, and not on planets with weak or no magnetic field, Could magnetism be a hidden supporter of plant growth, and could artificial magnetic fields enhance it? This is actually a reasonable scientific hypothesis. In fact, experiments have shown that introducing magnetic field can enhance seed germination. Wow, that is beautiful. Increase chlorophyll content, stimulate enzyme activity, promote fast root and shoot growth under certain conditions. This field of research is called magnetobiology. Wow, there's even a field of research around this. Okay, there are some experiments that support this, support this, support this, support this. Okay, so this is some beautiful things. So I could now go to the search. Now notice when I'm using the search, I'm using the search when I want to find literature to support this hypothesis. I'm turn on the search. When you turn on the search, it allows you get to real papers in real time, not some hallucinated papers. I am turning on the search now because I want to do a review of literature. I want to say find 10 related literature that are current that support this hypothesis. Very beautiful one. And because the search button is up, because I have turned on search, it's not going to hallucinate papers for me. ChatGPT have the tendency of hallucinating papers, but it's going to find me real papers in real time. And so I have a paper here, the effect of uniform and non-uniform magnetic field on plant growth. It is a paper and it was published in 2023. It's recent. I could have another paper here. Static magnetic field promotes faster germination and increased biomass. Wow. So there is a research actually going on around this idealization. There's another paper here. This paper is growth, physiological, biochemical, and molecular changes in plants due to magnetic field. Wow. Okay. So this my ideology is not standing alone. This my ideology is within what other persons or other people are currently doing. Okay, stimulation of soya beans using environmentally friendly magnetic field and the effect of weak magnetic field on that, and all of that. So I have 10 papers. Of course, if you had these papers before, usually what you do is you want to open the paper, you want to go to their limitation, and from their limitation, you can find novel topics. But ChatGPT allows me to do that. I'm going to turn off the search. I'm going to say um, assess assess the limitation of these papers and their suggestion for future research, for future studies, and refined five topics, for journal publication on these limitations or suggestions for future studies. And of course, you could ask it to refine the topic to for future studies and refine the topics for a theoretical physicist with interest in solid state physics of biological biological molecule or biological phenomenon, if you like. And this model, now the search button is turned off. This model is going to assess that these 10 papers is suggested. It's going to, upon the limitation and the suggestions for future studies, it's not hallucinating, it is looking at the papers, it suggested carefully, and it has spit out some 5 limitations of these studies. And from you can also look at their suggestion for future research. I don't have to open the paper. This guy is doing just that for me. And here are the topics: quantum coherence in plant magnetoreception, a solid state physics perspective, modeling magnetic interaction with plant cellular structures using solid state principles, spin dynamics, and radical pair magnetism in plant responses to magnetic field. And very beautiful. This is a very beautiful topic. Spin, of course, in magnetic field, spin. So spin dynamics and radical pair magnetism plant growth response in plant responses to magnetic field is a very good one. Effect of magnetic field induced structural changes in plant um, biomolecules, all of that, designing all of that, all of that, all of that. And what are we waiting for? I already have a beautiful topic. So I've turned my idea to a topic. Let's say I want to explore this topic because this topic happens to be very interesting. So I would pick up that topic and I would put it in parentheses this way, put it in parentheses, and I would ask this model to do a novelty, impact, and originality assessment of this topic. And wow, this model is going to do just that that beautiful. For me, it's going to assess how novel this topic is. Is this something? Is this something worth engaging? Is it impactful? This topic connects quantum spin dynamics, a well-developed topological magnetic in plants, which is less studied than in animals. Most existing studies on empirical plant responses of that without quantum level modeling or spin that research on that and all of that and all of that. Why it is impactful, why it is novel. Research on largely concentrate on um, in birds and that with plant-specific quantum modern still lacking. That's why it is novel and all of that. It's going to give you novelty 5. The novelty is quite high. The impact is wow high. The originality is high. So what does it say? This topic is highly suitable for publication in interdisciplinary physics or quantum biology, such as that, and all of that. So I have a very good topic, and from this assessment, um, I I am already having a topic that is impactful. I'm already having a topic that when I finish, when I conclude the development of this topic, I'm going to have something that would be worth the while. What else can this model do for me? I could say, okay, create me an outline for this topic. Let me go to the papers it has suggested. Suitable for physical review, physical review E slash X. Note that I am interested in theoretical studies. So this guy is going to give me an outline, very beautiful outline. It's going to give me an outline, a very beautiful one. And it is not just giving me a normal outline, it is tailoring this outline to physical review E. It's going to say have an introduction, have a biological hypothesis, fill a gap in the literature. That is all of the things I need to put in the introduction. Go to a theoretical framework and put all of that together. It's even doing more than I asked for. It's telling me the possible spin Hamiltonian I should go around for, and it's going to tell me how to put the quantum master equation, which is very lacking in most literature, and how to simulate the quantum dynamics using maybe Python, using a DFT or what have you. Wow, my research paper is just taking very good intro. So I have this paper. I have just turned a beautiful idea, something that I've been thinking on, and I'm turning to a beautiful paper. I can go out there and begin to work on the paper. This is how you use ChatGPT to turn an idea to a beautiful research topic that is novel, impactful, and very original. So if you have some ideas there, Run to ChatGPT now and turn them to a beautiful research topic. I just showed you how.